Razer Hammerhead Hyperspeed Wireless. We are using these right now. What are they? They are wireless earbuds that can use Bluetooth or hyperspeed wireless dongle thingy that plugs in by USB-C. You can just plug it in and it's pretty much good to go once you set the settings, and I didn't have any issues with that. I've used the Bluetooth before, which works like a Bluetooth device does, so that's cool too.
I think I've used both settings when it comes to playing with console, and both are fine. However, I have noticed that when I use the dongle, it actually has more issues with connectivity than just plain old Bluetooth.
I think it has really good sound quality, actually.
I would agree. So I think we've both used AirPods for our phones too, and I prefer using these instead with my phone even.
It actually sounds really immersive, like it puts you in the game, which is really cool. It has the ability to use ANC for actual noise canceling, which definitely cancels out all the noise. You can switch it to normal mode, which just makes it sound like there's muffled whales in the background. Or you can use ambient noise to actually pass through audio from your surroundings, and it lets me hear better than my normal hearing, so that's pretty cool. And I can actually talk to you in the same room without you hearing my game or your game.
I just think it's funny that when you hear other people that you're talking to, it sounds like it's coming from above.
Yeah. If people are talking to you like in a Discord chat, it sounds like they're above and behind you, which isn't bad. It makes it almost sound like they're in the game, but it is legitimate almost surround sound. If something is behind you, it sounds like something's behind you. If something's louder or in a certain direction, you can actually kind of tell the difference, which is really cool because I only used to get that with normal headsets. The microphone isn't the greatest, at least with my experience. It sounds like it's muffled from far away, but they can still hear me. So, and it's not really meant to be a microphone, which is completely fair, but it will get you through a pinch. So I don't think that's a deal breaker with these. Because I use a microphone anyways, and you probably should be. It's not an all-in-one gaming headset, and it's not marketed to be that way. I have tiny holes, and they seem to work pretty well, and they don't really try to escape as some other things do with earbuds. They also have 3 different options that come in the box for hole sizes, which is also pretty cool. So,
well, that's pretty cool. Choose your hole size.
It's also really nice because, like with normal headsets, after you're wearing them for a while, it really starts to hurt the top of your head. So while they might not last as long as like a headset would, they're really convenient to pop in and just start working or start playing a game, and you don't have to worry about those pain points if it sits there for 4 hours.
I also like that for some gamers like me who are a little extra spicy and have some piercings in their ears. It's really nice to have something that fits in your ear and stays there without having to like finagle your piercings a certain way to make it comfortable, because I have the one on my inside of my ear, and then I have an earring that at least sits right by the other ear's hole, if that makes sense. And I don't have to move them a certain way to get them to fit, and it's not uncomfortable. And for the majority of other in-ear earbuds or over-the-head headphones, they can tend to get a little uncomfortable at times.
I like that how comfortable they actually are. I like the ability to hear and cancel sound based on what I want to do.
They're convenient, and I'm a huge fan of conveniency. No matter where you go or what you're doing, you can use them wherever you would even normally use regular earbuds, not meant for gaming.
Yeah, and I feel that it definitely with the noise canceling too, and with the fact that for ambient noise, you don't have to take part of an earmuff off. It actually puts you in the game more because you're getting all the audio, so I think it actually sucks you in a bit more.
I would say another nice thing is like even when you're traveling, they're really easy to take on the go with you, and as well as like holding the charge pretty decently. That's a good thing to have when you're traveling. Even when we took our last trip and I was playing Switch, I could still connect these with my Switch. Brain popcorn.
Yeah, they tend to have this weird issue that's about once a month, where it generates noise splitting popcorn noises in your ear for like 5 seconds and almost blows your eardrum out, which I'm not a big fan of. I don't like being deafened. It's not a nice feeling.
It feels like your brain is making popcorn.
Mine personally, and I have the upgraded version of these, they die after about 3 hours, which is about what's advertised on the website, so I get it. It does make it a little difficult to constantly need to plug them in. I get it after 3 hours, but I also tend to have this problem where I take both of the earbuds out at the same exact time. The right one dies an hour and a half faster than the left one. So then I have to take that one out, put it in the case, let it charge, and then the other one's going to die. So then I have to take that one out too, so I can have one in my ear at all times, at least, so I can hear what I'm doing, which is a little annoying, I will have to say.
However, mine feel like they never die. Like that Furby that's still in your closet. They never die. I think the last time I charged mine was over 3 months ago.
Far as finding the product, I went and I looked. I can't find it on the normal Razer website. It has the Xbox and PlayStation exclusive license versions. It's only on the Razer official Amazon store. On Amazon, for the upgraded version, the one that I am using, is $200. The next one that's downgraded from mine, which Bean is using, is $137. And I don't see much of a difference at all.
I would say 4.5 out of 5 beans, but recommending the downgraded version because the price point does not make sense at all for quality comparison, which happens to be the actual same, except for charging for some reason. Mine is better.
We'll say though, overall, I really like them, and I think they definitely are good and convenient and useful.